resolution. Yeah. Что-то OBS теряет его, когда я... А, не, все. Anyway. Hello, Hippocat.
Хуй anyway.
Exactly. Oh, man. Actually, I noticed... I think previous streams, when I started before, you know, going live, that this is probably... I wonder if I already said it, but I like this menu music way more than the previous two games from memory. There's this part that I really like in the beginning somewhere. I'm gonna wait for it here. I think it's here. Anyway. Start save file 1, yes. Really stepped up with the music being just more emotional or something in this game, I don't know. It just feels like it means more. I forgot at what exact point we stopped, but I think we were just about to enter chapter 3. So let's go there. That's the Hichanki Hachanki chapter, aka the Minecraft world, aka the... well, you'll see.
Well, you made me intrigued.
Mario and his new friends opened the door, unsure of what they would find. All the while Marie's were... Hello, champion. About finding the other two heroes rang in their minds. Were the other heroes? Somewhere in this new world, if not where? Meanwhile, the creeping void grew larger as in the skies above Flipside. The hopes of all worlds rested on the heroes finding the next pure heart, and then like 4 after that. Oh Jesus. OBS just indicated some really loud sounds there when I moved my mic a little bit. Okay, this looks kind of fucked up on the emulator. I'm guessing it's just weird resolution thingies. So this is where the door leads. I suppose next pure heart must be nearby. I should really be reading her text with a really much more mellow voice, that's all. I can feel it nearby, but where could it be? Well, I'm... Hi, Technical! I caught a super rare pixelated butterfly. My friends at digibutter.ner are going to freak when they get word of this find. I must bring it home, I can't miss this week's episode of the Grodus Chronicles. No way am I going to entrust my digital recorder meow to tape an episode so epic. This is so high technical!
Jesus fucking Christ, Nintendo.
Yes. Basically, he's probably writing fanfics about the X-Notes and about how, hey, in our world you're just a show. But I didn't know that was a real universe where you lived like real people. Yeah. Whoa, 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 a kidnapping. Oh, the despair, the awful spectacle of it all. The shocking scene occurred right before my very own tender eyes, says the bush. Well, I guess that's a wrap for that pixel, now that that freak Francis has got her. Okay, well, Tippy is dead, I guess. Whoa ho! Why? Who's this guy? A friend of the butterfly girl that got nabbed? How do you know she say? I guess maybe sound of her voice that we didn't hear. Well, that's a pity. That geek that grabbed her Francis, basically the nerd to end all nerds. Plus, he's got this thing for butterflies, and well, all things nerdy too. Are butterflies like even remotely nerdy? I don't know. If he gets his...
Well, I don't know. You know how people are interested in like collecting bugs and stuff.
Well, I mean...
pretty nerdy.
I guess that's a thing, but I don't know if it's like anymore a thing, because I feel like it was an old school type of hobby. Before the internet and all that kind of shit. If he gets his sweaty mitts on something he likes, there's no getting it back. He collects stuff and keeps it in his big fantasy fortress. It's like geek paradise. Go now, you want to know where Fort Francis is? Well, if you go all the way down ahead for miles and miles, you'll find it. You're not thinking of infiltrating the nerd lair and rescuing her, are you? Look, nobody likes having their butterfly kidnapped by a geek, but it's dangerous. Still set on it, eh? What a tender moment. I think I got something in my eye here. Listen, let me give you some travel tips. You're listening good. All I got for you is 3 critical tips, so remember all of them. Here's your first tip. What was it? Buy shoes in the evening after your feet have expanded, or what was it? I don't remember. A bunch of no-class jerks are holed up in this castle up ahead. It ain't gonna be easy getting past them, but here's the juice. It's an old castle. You do your thing with that red X mark, and maybe something will happen for you. Now for my second tip. If you somehow pass those clowns in the castle, you'll see an ocean, can't miss it. A scary sea monster lives there, the beast is huge and cranky. But if you toast its red flipper thing, something good is bound to happen. And here's the last tip. Once you swim your way through that ocean, you'll see a humongous tree. There is a huge gorge on the other side, there is no jumping across it. Look for the red wind and do something with it, then you can get across. Get all that? Good, you be careful now. By some crazy chance you do save her, come back and tell me how you did it. And he goes...
it's easy. You just switch to Peach, and Francis will run away in horror.
Well... Peach does play an instrumental role. We're gonna see how it plays out. Anyway, welcome to Minecraft World. And I guess this is...
It has squares. I like squares.
Exactly. As we are in the rolling hills or whatever, plains. With some turtles. And I guess it makes sense because the ocean is nearby, apparently, the ocean biome. And after that, there's some huge tree, apparently, maybe it's dark forest or taiga or something. I have not been 3Ding for like 5 minutes, and I'm already worried about missing stuff. This pipe, did I try going into that pipe also? I don't think so. I don't know if there is a point, really. Okay, no. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Go away. Alright. Aha. Ooh. Classic. There's something very nostalgic about having a Mario-like grassland level with a just giant vine or whatever that goes up into the sky for some little secret. There's a catch card of some sort. Ooh. Immediately. There best not be a pipe that goes to the background. And I best not accidentally bust that shit with my Super Star Mario. I feel like I probably busted that shit. But I didn't see any pipes in the background though. I'm going backwards just to see if there was maybe some 3Ding to do. Because I can't imagine, yeah, there was these gaps here. The pipe couldn't have been on the other side of the gaps. Ah, there was a platform. Okay, makes sense. Ah!
Nice fucking troll.
Your eye still fell in there. Motherfucker! Ah! Oh, you know what? I should have been... I don't need none of this shit. Man, this is a good game. I like just platforming as Peach. And in a graphical style that is not New Super Mario Brothers. Even though, yeah, I say that, it's not like you could platform a speech a whole lot. Almost always works, haha. Not like you could platform a speech in New Super Mario Brothers games for as far as I know. No, there's Toadette, the first female New Super Mario Brothers protagonist, I think. From Mario Maker, but Peach is usually just like elsewhere, because I guess her dress would be hard to animate for platforming or some shit. Okay. She has a curve to her float, apparently. Or maybe yeah, no. Feels like she got a curve. Most direct translated. European slang. Well, that's interesting. You wouldn't... I don't know, I didn't really feel a difference. What's indirectly translated in the previous ones? What kinds of things are changed? Because it feels like the overall style of the dialogue and the text and everything is kind of similar. If not even better in this one than the previous ones. Thousand Year Door specifically, because that's the one everyone loves. In terms of writing. Is it just like they were retelling everything and in this one they just say things exactly. Hey, Peach, run away. Oh, asshole.
Wait, that's illegal.
Apparently not. I wonder if I can hide in 3D. Oh. Get fucked. I guess I was probably meant to just find that block and hit it myself. Said the turtle destroyed it and released the star for me. Destroyed. I'm getting slightly, maybe slightly better at getting into or onto platforms in 3D with this weird depth thing. The red pipes fall in between. Okay, no, the other way around. Fall between the red pipes. That's a hint. Also, you might notice that these Koopas don't have shades or rad, whatever the fuck, like BDSM equipment. Which means they don't work for black, yet they still attack me. Makes sense. Tap to defend the outside platform floor. Oh, interesting. So it goes over the translations as well. I thought it was just like cut sprites and text strings that are in the game not used. I don't remember if I ever paid attention to it having sections with translation differences and such. Maybe I just never really looked at those because I wasn't interested in them. Mostly I definitely just look for the missing things, like the weird like tree and plane transformations in Yoshi's Island and stuff like that. Okay, but before I fall in between the red pipes, I'm gonna go through these people, apparently. It's like that Japanese TV show. What's the point of these pipes then? Probably that goes to that one, and then I'll be able to get that Mr. Freeze thingy. Or it goes through a cave. Oh, with that thing. Thunder Rage. Probably forces you to play some shitty minigame like usual, so I'm probably gonna sell it. Aha! exactly what I expected. Wow, it's far. Ice storm. I wonder if I can fall in between the red pipes in the background. No. Okay, at least I have to. I don't have to go into the underground. Just skip it. I don't remember what the curses are vulnerable to. I guess I'll just bomb the hell out of them.
Use the card for Magic Koopa.
What? Aha! I don't actually know why I guess there's a weird block that I wanted. Yeah. I guess I can probably climb these things in 3D. What did you say about the Magic Koopa? I didn't hear that entirely.
I said use the card on Magic Koopa.
Ah, well, I mean,
it's too late now that you've killed them all.
they will probably come back, and also we're not sure that there won't be any Magic Koopa cards in the future. Okay, yeah, I jumped way higher than I thought. I wonder... Aha! Oops, well... Up! It shows me, and that I'm like, what button do I press again? Ground plant card. See, that could have been the Magic Koopa card. I think if I do use if I do end up using cards to catch people, I'm probably gonna do it like in the post game or something, when I've collected all the cards that are just out there.
But then you wouldn't get any benefit.
Well, apart from completion, which is the most important thing anyway. Okay, I'm not sure I can actually get there right now. Hey, familiar. Ooh. Oh, mini Peaches, hell yeah. They're all gonna get stuck in this shit. Multi-coin, hell yeah. Oh, and they destroy the Koopas as well. Come on, sisters. Heal! They're all behind me now. So it's should change dialogue, showing missing stuff that's in this. Okay. Interesting.
This is supposed to be a reference to SMB1 or something?
Yeah, this is the exact layout of 1-2. As far as I can tell. And it occurs to me I haven't been... Whoa, I have not been... Kill! Using 3D because this place is actually 3D now. I guess there ain't much. Okay. Before I get killed for enjoying the third dimension too much. This feels like it's a wider gap though. Ugh! Oh well. At least Koopas have shades. Now where's this shit gonna go?
Straight to the final boss.
Okay, that's just this place. I don't really exactly need. Is this the way to escape? What the? Okay, I'll remember this. Middle pipe goes to some weird place, which I apparently cannot actually go back. Oh, it's just a hole. Interesting. Only in 3D. What the hell was that? Okay, yeah, that's the regular exit. Coins behind that pipe, interesting. The first warp. Where does it go? Money. And the chest, good thing I checked. Yeah, there we go, magic Koopa card. As usual, I was completely correct.
Yeah, fuck you. Might as well save. Lol. Hold! Yeah, you, this is Bowser's castle. These guys look dumb.
Yeah, kinda do. And this Burns doesn't like chumps like you geeking up the place. You're about to get a complimentary nose job courtesy of my shell. Come on out, fellas.
This music track was in previous games, right?
No, it was in HSF.
Oh, okay.
It's in the battles in that first, like, bunker weird level with green sky and everything. I think when, you know, that landing pad, and you get like a shit ton of harpies and stuff like that, that's the... And some other fight as well, I think. Come and get some. Lol. So as we've established, I used the like slightly the other danger situation music from this as regular battle music for that level, and I used the what's his face, Tubba Blubba's castle music as regular peaceful music. Oh, I can actually kill the cannons.
That moment when you recognize Mario music from fucking HSF and porn games, and not actual Mario games.
Well, I mean... Asshole. You know what? I'm even gonna waste on SP1. Hope I don't find one just lying on the ground. Destroy the Red Cross! You hear this game. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some ice cream. That's properly melted and shit. Actually, I'm gonna just slice it up a bit so it melts more. Yow! Wow! Please tell me someone didn't just blow up my awesome lair. Hey! I know that stash from somewhere. Mario and Princess Peach. Why do you always have to do that? That's like the 100th time you've shown up at my castle and screwed everything up. Ward! But now you've entered the Fortress of Pain, Mario. No more sequels. It's gonna end right here, right now, once and for all.
Spoiler alert. Didn't.
Yeah, no more sequels for real. Man, fucking Bowser, I knew it was his fault somehow. I like how he's made out of different parts, you can see in 3D. That's how they make the sprites. Can I jump on him? No, I cannot, obviously. Interesting. How do people fight him unless everyone just uses the shit out of Boomer? Or just, yeah. No, I hate
So
Mario.
long, gay Bowser.
So long, yeah, Bowser. I hate Mario. That's not fair. Mario. Are you okay? Ah, Princess Peach. My lovely wife. Your wife? What? Are you kidding me? How could you forget our big day? That sham was not a wedding. What are you doing here anyway, Bowser? How should I know? I was locked up in Count Black's stupid castle, when all of a sudden, bam, me and my minions wake up face down in this field. Then I found this awesome castle and I thought, why not make myself a lair? Well, you see, Bowser, we really need your help. Why don't you come with us? Wait, what? Black got us married just to make a chaos heart so that he could destroy the world? Yes, and that is why we need you to help us find the pure hearts. No, I don't wanna. I'd think about it if it was for you, but there's no way I'm helping Mario. We don't have time for you to be a big baby Bowser. Come on, Bowser, please. But I'm Bowser. I'm grade A, 100% prime cut, 2-time final boss. I'm going to take over the world any day now. No way am I helping Mario. He's always trashing my awesome plans.
If the world gets destroyed, there is nothing to take over, you big dummy.
Classic. Please, for me? No, I don't wanna. Whoa. What did you say? If the world ends, there's not gonna be any world for me to rule? And what will happen to your poor minions who were caught by Count Black? I like how Peach, with her natural, like, overblown empathy, thinks that Bowser is gonna relate to this notion that, oh no, all of his Goombas and Kooples are gonna die. They've been brainwashed. I guess that's the slight different point she's making here. They now do his evil bidding, not your evil bidding. Now your minions will have to toil under a different cruel and merciless master. But why you? Nerf. Bois. Nerf Bois. Fine, I'll join you, stupid request. You happy? Oh, well, thank you, Bowser. You're so sweet. No, I'm not sweet. I'm not helping Mario, just to save a bunch of worlds. I'm only doing it so I can rule someday, so don't get all cuddly with me, Mario. Alright, Bowser, big sweetie. Bowser in the bed. Lord Bowser. Your crabbiness, are you leaving us? What? Oh yeah, minions, hold down the fort until I return. What fort? Your lair is safe with us, sir. What lair? Oh, sir, it seems that Count Black has brainwashed some of your loyal henge people. They're probably going to be forced to attack you, so feel free to dole out punishment. Hell yeah, that's fair. Of course, we'd love to come along and defend you, but... You know, we just get in the way, your highnessness. Clobber that count for us. Yeah! Anyone who wears a cape and a monocle is just begging for a beating. Long live King Bowser. We'll miss you, your silliness. Party! Oh, you guys. Fine, come on, let's get your stupid precious heart or whatever you call it. I said move it. Aunt Bowser led the house, then the party got started. With Bowser and the party, the three heroes made a most unlikely trio. Peach attempted to explain the quest to Bowser, but it made him grunt in confusion. As Mario walked ahead, he spotted something that made him briefly stop and stare. What is it, Mario? Asked Peach as she turned to see the blue expanse ahead. The great glittering waves of the tile pool stretched as far as she could see. Port Francis was somewhere across the water. Bloops ahoy. So it's technically tiles, not, you know, blocks, but whatever, same thing. Anyway, straight rip-off of Thousand Year Doors Bowser levels, I guess. Also,
Android.
what?
In which games were the other princesses?
Rosalina was in Galaxy 1, and I guess she has like a cameo in Galaxy 2 somewhere. Probably if you like 100% the game. Daisy was only in Super Mario Land 1, and then a bunch of like cards and tennis games and stuff like that. Rosalina also in party games and cards and tennis and party and cards and tennis. Maybe like the football, like Mario Strikers and all other sports games and all that shit. Fucking bloopers gotta die. There we go. Bowser does double damage compared to Mario and Peach. Oh no, I thought that would help me descend, but it just makes me breathe fire. Yeah.
For a big fetch that he is not very good at collecting coins.
Also not very good at sinking when I need them. I like that they visualized the weird water sucking you down pits thing from Mario Bros. 1. Daisy from Wario? No! In Mario Land you have to save Daisy from some like alien Tatanga or some shit. With purple head. I don't think... Also yes, Hyvin. I don't think I ever had to save anyone from Wario. Apart from your house or something. Or was it the other way around? Did Wario have to... Yeah, no. In Super Mario Land 2, Wario like took over his castle or some shit. And also, Mario had a castle for some, apparently. No, not ever again. But yeah, the disadvantage of Bowser is that he's slow as shit. But that can be mitigated with a certain pixel that we might discover in the, like, chapter after the next one, I think. Somewhere thereabouts. They're kind of front-loaded, the pixels. Get that one, and I think, I'm pretty sure we get Thudley, or whatever his name is, right here, because of those... Oh, because of those stakes, whatever thing is that we just saw, yellow things. I forget how they're like pillar? No, not pillars probably. I just think of them as like wooden stakes from Yoshi's Island. Who even are these? Ah, Goombas with spikes. Fucking Goomba. Nice. There is something above. No, that's just like the water ends there or something. No, it's kind of weird. The black walls that don't have to be there end there. And then there's true blackness. Yeah, these poles. Okay, I guess I gotta destroy all this shit, so... Come out, Bowser. Wow, that's kind of the worst way I could have done it. Yeah. What? Okay, I'm gonna lose that ink. Very Minecrafty as well. Hey, in case you ain't heard, I throw a lot of girth around these parts. I'm gonna check you out to make sure you got the weight. Hang with me. Alright, let's start by checking the face of yours. You have shaggy eyebrows, that's not even kinda girthy, you get 50 girth points. Alright, I gotta check the girthiness of those clothes of yours. What's more girth than a giant spiky shell? That's worth 100 girth points. Girth check on the body coming out, that's where the real heavy comes from. Look at this guy, look him up in the dictionary and his definition of girth. Hell yeah. A super heavyweight right here, bam, 10,000 girth points. The sheer girthitude on display here is blowing my mind. I wonder what he would have said about Peach. There's no getting around it. You got heavy like I've never seen before. I like the bubbles coming out of his mouth are square as well. Any fool that gets in your way and you just have to girth him up. Love it, smash and squish those lightweights. You're going places with girth like that and I wanna come along for the ride. Exactly, it's not the length, it's girth. This guy understands. With our girth combined, nobody can stop us. How do you combine girth? I'd rather not think about it. It's all the same. What was the place with a bunch of poles? Oh yeah, I think that was in Flipside somewhere. I wonder if that's the next heart pillar, probably. Roast those Goombas. Goombers. Actually, wait. Wondering about something. Because I think when I was... Ooh, first of all this. Gold bar, my first one. Worth around 100 coins. I guess it's just for sale. Why would you buy them then? Why does anyone sell them? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think when I was approaching the corner down there, some looked kind of weird. Yeah, there was a black thing. I guess that's probably just like... Probably because I'm playing in slightly widescreen or some shit, I don't know. Because I thought maybe there would be a secret way to get through here into that place, but nah. Okay. Guess I found the gold bar. Yeah. Like the background. This is like way bigger pixels than you'd have in even 8 bits. But they've got good aesthetics with them. Okay, what's beyond that pipe? Because eventually I will have to return to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Eventually I will have to return to the place with the stakes, the poles. Oh shit, that's not a secret passage, that's where the tentacles come from. Ah, I don't just pound all the things, it's solution. To 3 and 5, okay. Wonder if I can get a blooper with this move. Oh, secret tunnel thing. Where the hell is it? Fine, I'll collect them like this. Yeah. Oops. Good thing you can unpound them. I'm getting kinda murdered. Well, very, very slowly, like that spoon guy, but still. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna just 3D bypass all this crap if you don't mind. Oh boy! Okay, that was not worth going into 2D because I would have lost less for staying there. Bloop. Oh, get fucked, fish. Interesting. Bloop bloop, what's going on? I'm just gonna read the translations. Check out the size of that lad. That's a motherfucking blooper, if I've ever seen one. Hey land freaks, how do you like a tentacle sandwich? Okay. Browser. We were advised to do something funny to a red flipper thing, which I guess is how you call a tentacle, flipper thing? That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna roast him.
Good thing we got that tip right, because we would have never guessed.
Yeah. Whoa, shit, that's the wrong button. Good thing it was not actually... Whoa. No, not there, please, anywhere but there. Anywhere but there. Blooper cruelty continues from Mario Sunshine, though in slightly less horrifying ways. In Mario Sunshine, you straight up, there are several blooper battles, and you just rip off their tentacles, just straight up, just like grab them with your arms and rip them off, pull them off. Ah. Come on now, expose your one vulnerable tentacle.
Imagine having one weak spot and being absolutely invulnerable otherwise, and shoving that weak spot in the face of a fire-breathing lizard.
Well, no one ever accused squids of being particularly smart. You mean the fishes, Vin? Yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah, probably more creepy than in 2D. Coming right at you from the television screen. Somehow the heroes had beached the big blooper and crossed the tile pool. But before they could try, they saw the imposing silhouette of Fort Francis. It sure is getting dark, Peach said in a quiet voice. Okay, well, that was not anything like it, but whatever. But when they looked up, they realized they were in the shadow in a huge bare tree. But Mario, knowing his god this must be the way, set out toward the great tree. Yeah, he's played Super Mario Brothers too, he knows, giant trees usually are the way forward. I'm not even gonna read the chapter title because it's stupid. Okay, I just need some healing. It's kind of weird in this game, you barely find any. And I guess you could always come back to, or go back to, like... Oh, hey. You always go back to Flipside using your super pipe and buy something, I guess. And I think you can select, like, the sub-chapter from the door. But I'm gonna rely on just being smart. Smarter than the Smarties! Sharper than the Sharpies. And survive until the next, well, mushroom thing that I find in a block somewhere. Or level up. That's not what I wanted, but maybe this will give me a level up. Get fucked! Oh, that's right. I still don't die. There goes all my triple XP. I could have used this arse to get some. Oh hell yeah! Killing item. Whoa. Well, that was treacherous. Let's get rid of that beeping. And I guess if this place is gonna be like that in 3D, I'm just gonna stick with Peach. Ooh. She just cannot take out her parasol if she hits the ceiling, apparently. I don't know, Vin. I have no idea. Oh, it's squid biology. Biology? Or even triology. Ah, shit. Oh, the opposite. Oh, okay. Oh, apparently I do need to be Mario for this shit. No. Wow, Bowser's slightly squished. Interesting. I didn't know that's what happens. Gah! Quite something. Okay, start from this platform, please. Okay, start from this platform then. Ah, I see, there's these things. I don't think they're the way up, but they might be. Okay, might as well. We're just gonna ground pound. There, she does a little twirl instead of a spin, which is cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with her for now. Oh yeah, that does double damage as well. Logical. Ooh, green square thing in the way. Wonder if I damage it by knocking it like that. No, I don't. Hey! That's some of that health. And that's a really wrong looking way to kill that thing. Okay. Pipe. Go inside. It's a tradition in Mario games, if you have a giant tree, you better be able to go inside it. Oh, there's probably like multiple coins in here. Oh well. Whoa. Nothing else though. Still a cool room. What does what do for Bowser? The ground pound? I think we've done ground pound with Bowser. He does a more traditional one. I'm just going to burn some fools now. Oh yeah, this is specifically here Bowser actually needs to burn this. I think it's like one and only thing in the game that is not an enemy that Bowser has to burn with his breath. Yes. Okay. Or do you mean if it does double damage? Yeah, that does quadruple damage then. Probably the most powerful way to attack right now. I wonder if he multiplies the damage of the bomb as well. Yeah, that does seem right. Oh, this is probably gonna switch something somewhere else? Platforms. 5? 5? Oh. 3 HP, I'll take it. Do I have any other? No. I do have that thing. I don't know why I hadn't used it immediately. Man, I am gonna mix up the ground pound and the fire breath thing all over the place. It's completely wrong because down is the fire and the button that I normally use for attacking, I guess, uses pixels in this game. Where does this even go? Probably just a shortcut to below, but maybe it's like a separate platform. Ooh, I probably needed to press that. Oh, what? Bowser cannot climb ladders. Can't climb this. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. He's too big and fat. Lol. Fell asleep but still fell on the daisy. Multi-bounce, or power bounce actually. Oh shit. Oh, that didn't register my jump, now did it. Pum, pum. I guess this is Peach time because she can just like sit down. Oh no, she cannot sit down. Interesting. Very interesting. How do I, if not with Peach? It's not like I can jump for long enough. This might be... I don't even know. Ah, shit. It's that thing. It's that other thing. It's this guy.
Oh, I completely forgot you had that.
Same. Oof. I was like, because there's a pixel that lets it traverse spiked floors in what, like the next level. So I wondered if this was maybe like a something to return to. But I was like, no, if it was that, they wouldn't be interacting periodically. Cool. Unlike Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, they actually do make you use like previous items. Lol. Yeah. Well, that works, I guess. Oh shit. That's some Mario Maker 2 shit right here. No, probably won't reach. Oh, I could reach the pipe. Go by platform. And boy, this is like Yoshi's Island all over again, a room just for chumps. Bowser can probably just fire their asses, can he? No, they are immune. Eh? Hey. Peach 2 card. Peach 2? Is it the second Peach card or is there like several Peach cards? Different ones.
Maybe there are multiple Peaches.
I guess it's just her wedding dress. Huh. I guess I don't have a first Peach card, so yeah.
But make sure to remember the joyful day when she married Bowser.
Exactly. Gonna get demonetized. That guy's confused. Just 3D maybe? Otherwise how would one... No, not 3D. Oh, wow, that guy landed on the platform. Fucked. How would one get pushed through here? I cannot think. There was that tiny house in the very beginning. I wonder if this is some sort of thing where you can get a pixel to become tiny and then you return here. I don't remember such a pixel, but maybe it's like for later. It kinda would be weird if there were places like that. It does feel like the type of game that would have places for you to return to with like new abilities outside of Flipside. So maybe I'm just missing some technique. I'm just afraid of dying at this point. Until you put the bomb there. Unless I just slim and go through that hole. It's not impossible. Okay then. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess he needs to come back now, okay. Man, this ice cream in a melted state and warm tastes fucking disgusting, but I need to finish it. Weird, those two spoons are much better. Alright. Level up, level up. I truly wish I had a way to heal myself. Oh. Dudley? Ooh! Hell yeah. Away with the beeping. Cool! And now, we just fall all the fucking way down. Cool. Take that pipe again, yes! Finally, okay. Take the pipe at the very bottom. Or almost. Or was it? Did this go outside? No, it didn't. Because I distinctly remember, I feel like there was something else outside the tree. Maybe no, maybe it was different things and like before. And this was the big, inevitable path into the tree. Ha 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 ha! Finally you arrive! You don't wear tardiness well. At last, the hero! I know you from the festival of hair that dances upon your lip. I am a humble servant of Count Black. Master of Dimensions, pleaser of crowds, I am Dementia. And I've got the best enemy theme in this game. It is truly enchanting to finally meet my hapless victims. I've prepared a special morsel of a treat for you. How about some magique? And voila, you are now in Dimension D, a dimension of my own creation. In this mind-bending realm, my attacks are 256 times more potent.
Oh no, he's giving us the D.
Oh no, the entire dimension of D. I am now far more powerful. I could obliterate you with the raise of an eyebrow. Now we must duel like two gleaming banjos on a moonlit stoop. This guy and his freaking metaphors. Can you pierce this illusion? Do I need to? Wow, what a boss. Their blows are like miniature jackhammers wielded by tiny angry roadwalkers. How is this possible? This dimension makes me 256 times more powerful. Waha, you're such an idiot. This place makes me stronger too. Aha ha ha. Of course, this was simply an amusement that played out exactly as I planned. Very amused? That was just an hors d'oeuvre. Horse d'oeuvre even. The next time we meet, we will feast on a deadly 8-course meal. And with that, my diminutive limit foe, I must say ciao. Dementia? Give me a break, that's the lamest villain ever.
Hey, DD.
Hello, DD. A little more, perhaps? They are strong, but they must be stronger yet to defeat Black. I must make sure they can face him when the time comes round at last.
What?
Ooh. What a twist. Maybe. Ah! Turn around. Try that fool. I guess it's a sign of Lakitus. Hell yeah. Mario World made Lakitus associated with forest levels for some reason. not quite sure what's being shown on that monitor. Guy. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Yet more? Okay. Hey, there's some red wind. I stand on it. Shit! Once again, I wanted to breathe fire. Give me more red wind. What's with that block? Ah. Money. End of chapter. Mario, Peach, and Bowser had scaled a tree and defeated Dimentio. The exhausted heroes were relieved to finally see the ivory towers of Fort Francis. Was Tippy safe? Was Next Pure Heart really waiting for them ahead? Their only answers were the savage what? Strange voices carried on the wind from inside the fort. Strange voices. Battle of Fort Francis. So this is where that dweeb Francis lives. Pfft, what's this castle got over mine? Do you think Tippy's alright? I'm starting to worry. This is so high technical! It's totally undiscovered digibutterfly species. I must document it. Mario. Yes, shake that thorax. The Digibutter forum guys will be so jealous when I post these shots online. No entry unless you're a super genius like me or a totally hot babe. Stay out! That is my proof that I'm a super genius. Fort key. Alright, let's pick our totally hot babe. Enter. I don't doubt you have, champion. I don't doubt you have.
What the fuck is this?
Welcome home, master. What would you like to know? For Francis' eyes only, Room to the right, or on the right, 2323. Room on the left, 2828. I think I should be able to remember this. And just like that, another pixel. Christianity, freedom. Oh, fine, I'm out. I didn't know what I was going to do. Thank you, thank you. I've been shut up in here forever. You'll never catch me in there again. I must repay you. I'm at your service. I'm sure you can find a use for my talent. What, self-persecution? Hold on a second. Before we get all friendly, we should see if we're on the same page. You met Francis, right? What do you think of the guy? Your first impression? Greenish. Ah, I see, I see. Anything else about him catch your eye? He's into butterflies. Oh yes, I see how you would think that, so sum it up. What do you think about him? He's a tech geek. Do you think Francis is a greenish butterfly fanatic, basically a tech geek? Well, imagine that. You and I feel the same way about him. We've got that harmony. Great harmony, not that, what? Yep, I think we'll work perfectly together, nothing can touch us.
What happens if you say that Francis is cool guy?
I don't know, probably the same things. I don't think there's a fail state in this kind of thing. Gary! So, this is how you make Bowser completely just destroy the game. Because now he is also fast, in addition to being double damage. I was kinda hoping you could breathe fire while moving on her, but I guess some things are just too OP. Welcome home, Master. Today is a street date for Prance of the Unicorns, Volume 15, do not forget. Welcome home, Master. The baseball game in extra innings has delayed the start of Starship X-Naught. I adjusted the recording meow start time by 30 minutes to compensate. Welcome home, Master. I have finished removing commercial breaks from my recorded programs. Ah. Stop spinning. Welcome home, Master. The new Space Combat Sim Starship X-Naught Space Bloops has arrived by mail. Fascinating. Sweet. The resolution of this image is just breathtaking. Technica. Oh, Master, I have finished. Oh, these are, I guess, a reset. I've cataloged all of Master's comics and filed them away. Do not think I did it out of the kindness of my robo heart. They were beginning to cloak vital fire escape routes from the castle. Yeah. You have reached the door to Master's super secret lair. Only Master's allowed inside. You must confirm your identity for security purposes. Confirm your identity answer true or false to the following statements. Starship X-Naught comics are never to be removed from the plastic sleeves. True. Role-playing games should be no less than 180 hours long, not counting side quests. True. Tiny packs are both practical and stylish. True. Please enter the secret passcode. So, is this the room on the right or on the left? Let's try just 2323 and then... Okay, that works. Next, I guess it's gonna be 2828. Welcome home, Master. Master's Fantasy Fortress is safe from intruders. Yeah. Oh boy. Tower is laggy as hell for some reason.
Elevator technology is too advanced.
It's a loading elevator. Hey. There's a bow poster. There's some weird fox, and there's this thing from Thousand Year Door. Decloak date, no, mood Ranty. The sun is bright outside, so I'm going to stay in and watch the blubbering. Season 1 has better writing and voice acting than the later seasons. I mean, come on, everything went totally downhill after the big dream sequence. Still, the animation and the scenes where Tabo Blubba battles robots is sweet. Season 3 was obviously just a vehicle for selling action figures and vehicles. I never understood why they changed the sound effect when the princess appears. It was that ding-a-did-ling, and suddenly it's ding-a-did-ding-ling. As no one would notice. Pfft, true fans care about important stuff like that. They should totally run the show without commercials and let fans suggest storylines. That's what the fans want, and we're the only ones that matter. I guess I'll still buy the blubbering box set. The priority bonus is a costume. While I wait for it to come, I'll go online and tell everyone it's stupid.
Why does he have a poster of those, like one of those irrelevant facts from the previous games?
I don't know, he has two, at least. And whatever the hell that is. 4 stick figures and a giant robot thing. I did like the whole I'm gonna tell everyone it's stupid thing. Must buy this month. Excess Express train set, Miss Mouse doll with real smooching action.
Oh wow.
Survival horror romance sim Larry Koopa zombie heartbreaker. Magnusson grapple figure, Tanuki suit made with the real Tanuki fur and real Tanuki balls, harder than bedrock, the Rock Hawk story DVD issue 47 of Cyborg Ward, and a radio control Professor Frankly, and a lot more sweet stuff. Okay, it's the same. I guess I'm reading the post-it notes. It's kind of weird, I don't really understand where one ends and one begins. Yeah. Okay, not much to read here. Also, Mine Spider. Yeah, champion, yeah. Not only cat robots, but some of those cat robots are wearing maid outfits. And we know what Hippocat thinks, so he represents the same mindset as Francis.
Well, I wouldn't fuck a robot. That is so square.
Good last minute correction there. I was about to question your statement. Quiet in the hallway, stomping the sub's master's nap time. I guess that was a hint for the door. Meh, wrong thingamajig. Yeah, women with like sharp angles and straight lines are not Hippocat's thing.
Sneaky champion, he just wants the cat robots for himself.
Yeah. One of those robots is making Wario sounds, so you know that Wario body pillow thing is not too far. I can probably just throw that thing. I don't have to jump on it or anything. Oh shit, it's gonna kill me in the cutscene. Actually, it seems like Mario is way more of a danger to the cat robot than Francis. You have reached the door, the master's private room. Secure purposes, you must confirm your identity, answer the following or or false. Video game soundtracks are oddly highly technical, unironically true. Episode 1 to 7 of the Grottos Chronicles is pretty much the sweetest thing ever. One day I will own all of the Starship X-Naut Series 3 collectible action figures. Now you must enter the passcode 2828. Security Meow missed you. Yeah, I believe you. So, a whole bunch of Thousand Door Sprite little figures there, including 1 or 2 Vivians, at the very least, a whole bunch of Yoshis, eggs and bombs and those teeny tiny things, what's their names, I don't remember. And the fish, and Princess Peach, and another fish in there, Babalb, Waka, unofficial guidebook of secret boss shattering strategies. Give your speedruns and nitro boost to these game-breaking secrets. See, I said it was Hippie. Uber photography trains, Uber photography toys, Uber photography pop idols. Android Love Patrol Volume 1, Android Love Patrol Volume 1 Collector's Edition, Android Love Patrol Volume 1 Collector's Edition reissue.
Android Love Patrol sounds cool.
Exactly.
Whatever it is, I want it.
Also, I just noticed there was a fish poster on this door. And she looks kind of weird, like around her eye.
Not even a poster, more like a drawing.
Yeah, I guess. Which is interesting, because I don't think he recognizes Peach if you talk to him in speech. Which you kinda have to. Destroy all the cat robots. Ah. There we go. Now no one is danger, or is in danger.
That money spider sounds horrifying.
I patrol the city in case there's love, and I just throw it. The tagline to Android's Love Patrol is love. What's the... Not ellipsis, but like the double dot thing, the vertical double dot. How is it called in English? I forget.
Двоеточие в смысле?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Wow, completely slipped my mind.
Colon.
Oh yes. Love, colon. Shoot at first sight. Or something, I don't know. Fourth key. He accepted, meow.
And for all the effort we had to go through to make that joke, it wasn't very funny in the end.
Well, I mean, whatever. It would have been funny if I knew the word. Yes, mine spider. Meow! Both keys confirmed meow. Wait a meow wait a meow moment. You look nothing like Master. Only Master Francis and totally hot babes are allowed to enter. All others will get the kitty lasers. To escape the kitty lasers. Could be hyphen as well. But colon works. Just wait until you're older. Only Master Friends and totally hot babes are allowed to enter. You can enter, after I check to see if you're compatible with Master Francis, that is. Please answer the following question. Meow. Video games and hot babes are totally high technical. Might and Magic, I don't know. For Blood and Honor then, at least. Might and Magic is not a subtitle, it's the main title. If it's limited edition, buy it. True. I've bought games that I've never played. I mean, way more than I have played. My Steam library is mostly games I have not played. If it's got Fierce Giant Robot and Giant Robot Combat, it's an instant buy. I don't like giant robots. They're not dolls, they're action figures with real fire-pouncing action. True, I have dumped a friend over an argument about Starship Excellent propulsion technology. As we cover, the stations were more important than the storyline. I feel like this one doesn't really fit, because the true nerd wouldn't think the storyline is unimportant. Never pull the top copy from a pile of comics, find the mint condition one. My first love was an anime character. See? Totally hypocrite. I love going on message boards
My
and...
first love wasn't an anime character.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably. I don't remember who it was.
I love going on message
Back in
boards.
the day, anime... What was fucking anime? Sailor Moon and Grandizer. Well, I guess Sailor Moon was full of waifus, but I don't think I ever felt that way about them.
Even in the transformation sequences.
Yes.
Weird. Anyway, I love going on message boards and complaining about games I've never played. True. That last one was the real money shot. Ner, who are you? Hey, what are you doing sneaking into my room? I ever heard of privacy? Oh, there you are, Francis. I've been looking all over for you. Uh-oh, what's your wording, Peach? For me? Oh my gosh, it's a hot babe. Hot babe in the room. What do I... Oh man, a real girl in my room. This is so high technical. Nah. Must calm down. I'm getting way too excited. Turtles forming. Can't talk to ghosts. Must get my laptop from Fanny Pack even. Booting up soon.exe. Activating Nerd to Babe interface mod with real-time wooing. Welcome to my castle. How
Oh
do you
wow, it's a date sim. Holy shit.
do? Even the music. What on earth is that? What's going on here? Also, okay, Hippycat, you're gonna have to quickly read, because Francis is gonna be selecting all the options and he doesn't wait around. But, you know, I advance the dialogue, but he does all the, like, selection gameplay.
Okay, I see.
Ner, I boot this baby up whenever it's time to talk to the ladies. Sweet. Time for my Swan.exe program to work its magic. Where should I start? Look, speak, talk to hot babe, Francis or myself, or whatever, myself. What is your name? My name? Oh, me? I'm Peach. This, okay, Peach's answers I can pick. Tell me your name first. You can call me Annoyed. What do we say?
Well, I don't know. I don't care.
Helpful as always. You can call me Annoyed. Sorry, buddy, I'm not telling my name to a geek like you. Oh, what a nice queen. She's so cold, I'm shocked. Oh man, she's so hard to get, but that's pretty hot too. Francis revels in new feelings of attraction. Francis's passion leveled up. Oh man, what do I do next? Look, thing disappears. Smooch. Thinks about Smooch. Look, anime, comics, hot babe. You're so cute, like a princess straight out of an anime or video game. You can be feisty, but I must say it adds to your charm. You think I'm charming? Am I really cute? You're making me blush. I'll show you feisty. Still the same?
Well, I mean, you already started talking trash to him, so you might as well go on.
For true psychological torture, you have to go back and forth. Am I really that cute? You're making me blush. She combined two answers there. Sniff. Oh, and you smell pretty. What an intoxicating fragrance. Francis enchanted. Francis' stress level is down. Francis' passion leveled up. What's my next move? Inventory, use item, give item, something. Best time mixtape, vintage cyborg word comic, session book, new video game, rare card collection, Princess Anne poster, premium action figure. Circle my affection, I'd like to give you a special present. Please receive the Pink Princess signed poster. Oh, thank you, Francis. I appreciate the thought. This junk want to win me over? Are you trying to impress me with that stupid thing? You've got to be kidding. Oh, I'm so sorry. She's not impressed at all. Boy, she must be really into this stuff. She's like me. That's fucking logic, right? She doesn't like my anime poster or whatever. That's probably because she already has like 5 of them. Peach returned the poster. Francis impressed. Francis' passion leveled way up. Now, what's my next move? Think about anime, video games, or the future. Wow, we are like so perfect for each other. It's destiny. We should get married. Married? If you would have me. Let's take it slow. So how much do you make? Hey, who's speaking these responses for me anyway? I'm not marrying this dork. I shouldn't even be having this conversation. I came to save Tippy. Where is she? Tippy? Tippy. There is no Tippy command here. What is she talking about? That's it, I've had it. You'd better bring her out now. Looks big thing. Makeup, snacks, and pixels. Peach used Boomer. Boomer exploded. No, my graphics card. That was the only known copy of the Nerd Babe patch, and now it's gone forever. No, real babes are scary. Peach. Tippy! Oh, I was so worried. You came to save me? So you've come to raid my fort and steal Francine. I think the talk option was myself, Francine, and Hot Babe. Because I heard it at Francis first, and I was like, what? Myself and Francis? But I think it was Francine, so it's like a... Shh, what's the word? Foreshadowing. Well, no, I won't let you. By the way, I came up with the name Francine on my own, isn't it sweet? At first I thought it was a little weird that you could talk and everything. But the Digibutton.nerf forum reaction convinced me you were high technical. You're my only flying friend, Francine, so no one will take you away from me. Ick. No, can't see me? That's because my invincibility powers are totally high technical. Well, Francine is hidden, so can't take her. Now, tell me if this fight theme is not like the most anime-sounding music ever you've ever heard in a video game. Feel the wrath of a jilted X-Note in the season finale of The Girls Chronicle.
Well, I guess it is kinda anime-sounding. Just a little bit.
It's not the best way to fight him because you keep getting damaged. But also, if you just wait for him to appear, he just straight up does attacks that are 1 second and then he disappears immediately, so you don't really have the chance to damage him. He can tone you up and swallow you, kind of like a Yoshi. He can press a button and make like cat robots fall from the ceiling, and he can take a picture, which blinds you. I guess alternatively, instead of just taking damage, I could just be Bowser, and I could try breathing on him. Meow bombs!
Mike keeps telling me to play Doki Doki, and I don't even hate the idea. I'm like almost tempted to just do it, but I can't be arsed.
I think you
And
should.
I wanted to play fucking Zero Escape as well, but I also cannot be arsed. Fuck.
I have no idea what Zero Escape is, but Doki Doki, if you mean Literature Club, you should totally play it and stream it. Like, how much do you know about it?
I know that something fucky is gonna happen,
Well, yeah, I guess.
but I don't know the details. I thought that all girls just turn crazy and murder each other, but apparently that's not the case.
No. Yeah, definitely stream. That's like... I guess there are some parts of it I don't like, but it's a pretty interesting thing. I've liked watching people's playthroughs. Also, I just realized you can kinda hear what part of the screen he's in. No. What? Mercy! Mario, you guys came to save me. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mario. I'm so happy. What is that? The pure heart? But how? It's like Tippy's heart just burst with happiness and released the pure heart, or... Mario, I was just so happy when I saw that you'd come to save me. Please, take it. Now this doesn't make any fucking sense, because the pure hearts are meant to have been created by the ancients, I think, or something. Maybe they hid one in Tippy, because she's a pixel, and the pixels were also created by the ancients. And they just orchestrated her kidnapping and rescue by Mario and co. Thank you, Didi. The fourth pure heart appeared in a dazzling flash of mysterious light. What made it appear? The group was puzzled by this and many other riddles. So you're not hurt? Asked Tippy, full of concern. Somehow Tippy seemed different than before. She had started to change. Mario simply shook his head and started the long journey back to Flipside. And that is how the ruffians managed to best me. Ah, they are strong to be sure, very strong. Dare I say they might be strong enough to defy the prophecy. Thinking emoji. Spare calm, black your theatrics, the light prognosticus is false. The dark prognosticus holds the answer to eliminating heroes that tries to stop us. Oh my, that's the first time that morsel of information has touched my ears to tell. Bleh. In due time, Dementia, in due time. Oh, Anastasia? It's time we set him on these pests. Yeah, I can take care of that for you, Count. Lovely, exclaimed Count Black. Return to your posts, my dear minions. As you command, Count. Is... What's his face? Mimi wearing some weird cowboy hat and Link's tunic?
Kinda looks like it, yeah.
Huh. Also, she's completely square. And you were all gushing about her being the waifu last time. I guess maybe only square robots are bad? Is some trouble, Anastasia? Anastasia kinda reminds me of Dr. Linda from Lucifer. Yeah, Count, you know there's still time, you can still change your mind. I don't know why. Just even though Dr. Linda didn't even speak like the typical accountant or whatever, secretary. You can still change your mind. That is enough, Anastasia. We've already come this far, so we shall forge on. But you needn't stay by Count Black's side, you can depart with my blessing. No, my Count. I won't be doing that, my life is already sworn to you. Yeah, it's belonged to you since the day you saved me. I'll be sticking it out with you until my game ends, okay? If that pleases you. My, how interesting. Nastasia and the Count have such deep conversations. Just what is our dear Count playing at? Oh well, I'll let him worry about that. I must attend to my own projects. Pixels in the corner. Timpani, why? Why do you avoid me? Ow, ow, unhand me. Huh? You're crying? Why? Timpani, you must tell me what has happened. What's mouth was beating like a heart? Dementios? I didn't even notice. Maybe next time, when we see him. His mouth is like a... his face is a theatrical Greek tragedy mask or whatever it is. So it could be not his real mouth. It's nothing, don't worry about it, just forget it. Oh no, Timpani, is my father behind this? I'm just an ordinary girl, no matter how much I love you, we must part. Timpani, this is goodbye to Blumiere. There is no other choice, this is our fate. There's some fucking Romeo and Juliet thing going on there in the background. That was a little weird for a while, but we seem to have gotten through it okay. A little weird for a while, huh? I'm so sorry, it was all my fault. And then you all... Thank you so much for playing my game. Bleh, wanna know how to thank me, Bugface? Just stay out my way, okay? Say, come to think of it, Bowser. Could it be a third hero? Ho there! That's rude. Peach right here. I mean, that the purpose of that is saying that Peach is right here, but still, Peach is right here. I have been waiting for you, young heroes. And Bowser, did you succeed in your search for the next pure art? I guess we did. Oh. Intriguing, so then, when you saved Tippy, the next pure art just appeared? How very interesting. I think that castle was once a dwelling of the ancients I told you of earlier. It seems that my ancestors have roamed far and wide in their dimensional travels. In the castle beyond the Great Sea, we hid the pure heart and sealed it safely. Yes, I remember reading such a passage in Light Prognosticus. The seal could only have been broken by a powerful pulse of love and trust. And thrust. So you think it was because Sippy began to trust us that we found this pure heart? She didn't trust us before, interesting, that's amazing. And now there are 3 heroes, ho, ho! I and Mario. I don't know who the last one is, but waste no time in searching, my friends. Oh please, come on people, with me here we don't need anybody else, seriously. Trust me, any problem comes up, I'll stomp it in next week, I'll Bowserize it. Oh ho, well met Mr. Bowser. May your strength protect the Gru. Oh ho, it seems the void has expanded once more, time is short. We have to keep going, we must start looking for the next heart pillar. There are matters I must attend to as well. I must search for any item of significance in Light Prognosticus. Thing on the top hat? Is there a mouth on the top hat? Oh no, you mean the thing on the top hat is like the Count Black. I think his mouth is just like... There's like a fire void thing inside his mouth, I don't know. Anyway, there was that pixel in the bush who was like, hey, you save the butterfly girl, you come tell me how you did it. Whoa, now. You wanna hear the 3 tips again? Just say the word. What are you talking about? I don't need no more stupid tips, alright? No more hints? No way. You defeated Francis? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. That's huge news. Huge news. I'm just glad I could help with that daring mission to infiltrate the nerd lair. So I guess there's no need for me to stay in here and give out tips. He has like, what, 8 tips on him. I guess I've done my job. I've got nothing to do now. Oh hey, how about I tag along with you guys? Well, I've made up my mind. I'm coming along whether you want me or not. Barry, the prickly pixel. There's plenty of dangerous types wandering out here, there. Let's stick together. It'll be safer for both of us that way. So he does this like temporary force field of harming everyone, I think. Well, Count Black's race, I guess it's the... As far as I know, it's the Dark Tribe. And Nastasia seems to be also from that race. But I think they might be related to the Ancients maybe somehow? And we might discover it by listening to the bartender's lore bits. Where's my super important items though? Important things, here we go, return pipe. Anyway, I don't think we are meant to know that Count Black is of the Tribe of Darkness, but whatever, I just said it, so whatever. It's not a big important secret. Unless I'm just completely wrong anyway, whatever. We'll find it out eventually. Unlike Thousand Year Door, I'm probably gonna read the optional tips. In fact, I'm gonna go do it right now. I'm gonna go in the shop first, wherever that is. Give me Christianity. The Raiden style, there's the shop. Okay, let me sell pretty much everything apart from the cash cards, I guess. I'm gonna need to start buying shit. Maybe I could buy some killing items, because I'm not finding enough of them overall. I will also deposit... Oh shit. Well, I guess I might as well. 10 HP increase poison. Yeah, the only killing item he has is the shake. I'm gonna get like 2. Star medal. I might as well. Some points. Okay, store. I guess I shouldn't really care about the normal cash cards, I'm gonna just be using them. And the SP ones that almost always work, I'm gonna store. Because taking the regular ones on like monster hunts is probably gonna be not the best. His Japanese name is Noir, that's... Well, at least it's not like Count Goth or Count Imo or something. Right, now to find the juice bar. Also, I might as well sleep, I suppose. Welcome to Tingu's Inn, where you can recharge your batteries in just one night. Tell me, where a traveler wouldn't you like to get a good night's rest? Oh, it will amaze you to be sure. Your aches and pains will just melt away. 5 coins a night. Ah. Good morning! Did you sleep well? Well, on your way then. That's a little curtsy. I do not remember how to go down in this town. I guess probably on the other side. Yes. Yes. And that's the cookery thing place. Some other random house. Oh, I bombed that. I have not bombed that. Okay, Boomer, I choose you. Eh? Hey, Grandma, what do I need to do to live as long as you? Oh, that's simple, my dear. Don't be a picky eater. You have to have a varied diet. Perfect. I eat from all the candy food groups. I'm gonna just ignore the houses for now. Maybe someday I'll go into the random house. Yay! This thing I'll have to remember for the future. The old Harry Potter thing. What's this? Oh, card, probably card person. Hello! Welcome to my shop, Catch a Dream. We sell novels so small they fit on cards. First time here? Righto, righto. Available for purchase today. We have card bags and catch cards. Card bags. Card bags is a little satchel that holds a single field catch card. You won't know the character on it until you purchase it. Oh, such heady excitement. A catch card is an amazing thing. Just an enemy and the foe turns into a card. But you can use them on but once, and if your foe is too powerful, it might not work. Oh, and if you have cards you no longer need, I would be glad to purchase them. Such are my wares, my dear prospective customer. Do you want to hear that again? No. Just want my over one day. Card bag, catch cards, sell a card. About the shop. Buy a card bag, why not? Oh, mysterious card bag. Just what might you hold? Pick your bag and find out. The last one. That'll be 10 coins, yes. Inside the bag lurked Grow Meba. Someday I'll just waste all my money on this, but I'm too lazy right now. I guess gambling is how you waste money in this game. Oh no, what to do? The deadline's on me and I've got nothing. I feel like I've had some ideas, but when I try to remember them, they're gone. So mysterious and so very awfully bad. 8 blocks, each color once. What's it all about? I'm not sure. Ah, probably, yeah. This is after. You can see that bridge in the windows. And that's through this weird Harry Potter thing. And that's probably after this chapter, because I know the Pixel who deals like the flurry look-alike, not look-alike, flurry functional-like. Hey, let's reveal this random thing type of deal. That's in chapter 4. Alright, there's a bar. Have I been in this water? I must have, surely. Yeah, I remember these kelp or seaweeds or whatever. Here for a story? So yeah, I have a story I call Stylish Moves. What the fuck, stylish moves in this game? So you ever heard of stylish moves? They're cool poses for after stomping. After stomping an enemy, but before landing, tilt around and give it a shake. What? Okay. You'll pull off some cool tricks in midair. Those are called stylish moves. What? What's a Don't worry, as long as the player gets it, we're fine. Doing stylish moves is not only cool, but gives you lots of points. And if you hold down 2 after a jump, you'll bounce high, making it even easier. Just give it a shot. I'm tapped. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know what fighting. I wonder if it's just gonna be the thing that I use to get out of being asleep. If that's gonna be enough for the stylish. Story I call the Pure Hearts for 10 coins. Any interest? I'll buy it. So, you ever heard of the Pure Hearts? They're great treasures created by the ancients. Spells is really powerful. Folks say that heroes will appear to collect them all and save the world. Yeah, created by the ancients, that was just confirmed. I remember it from earlier. But now for sure. The source of power in those Pure Hearts, the power of love itself. The love of a parent, the love of the smitten. Great power indeed. The ancients researched this power, believing it to be the universe's only salvation. This fucking Doom Eternal story here. And these Pure Hearts were thus created, the shining embodiment of love itself. Their combined brilliance will negate the destruction born of the Chaos Heart, we hope. The Dark Prognosticus. Everything that'll happen in the future is written down in this book. The author and the source of his knowledge are still total mystery though. Over the years many have fought over it, entire countries have fallen, and the fall of those countries was already predicted in the book. Imagine going through awful stuff to get the book, only to read about it all after. Anyway, someone hid the book long ago, and now no one knows where it is. I wonder what sort of person has it now. The Ancients. I heard of an ancient civilization called the Tribe of Ancients. They were like 1,000 times smarter than you or me. There were 4 austere sages among them. We know one of these is Merlumina, or you know. But when it came to love, these sages were unreserved, their passion burned hot. I've heard some pretty spicy legends about the love life of Merlumina in particular. In fact, her love life threatened to destroy the world on a few occasions. I don't know if those stories are true or not, and I guess we'll never know. Was she the one that had like the ghost in the desert? Probably. Flipside Secrets. Sure, let's go through it. There's the words written in the book left behind by the Ancients. On the outskirts of town, 3rd floor, look for the hidden platform to go up. Outskirts, 3rd floor. Outskirts is the place that's to the right through like 3D. I don't know what that means exactly. 3rd floor, platform go up, okay. Maybe it's a way to find secret treasure? Maybe you ought to go check it out. Descendants of the Ancients. You meet Merlin and Merli yet? The descendants of the Ancients and distantly related to each other, I hear. The Ancients hid the pure hearts in various worlds to stop eventual destruction. Then the Ancients scattered to the various worlds to pass the rest of their days. Most of them were wise and kind like Merlumina. And like Merlumina, many of them would suddenly lose their cool when they fell in love. But it was this very passion that led them build the vessels of love, the pure hearts. 3rd floor, hidden platform. I'm still trying to remember that. Pit of 100 Trials. Let's go through it because we needed to get the other stories. So you know about the pit? Supposedly there are everything in this very town. Many have searched for the entrance but still remains hidden. I don't remember where it is even. Hello, Hazmate.
Hello.
The only clue we have is the saying from the Ancients. Pit seekers, go to the town outskirts lowest floor and seek hidden platforms. Lowest floor. Sounds sort of like the clue I gave you earlier, doesn't it? Yes, it does. What's all this stuff about hidden platforms anyway? If you find out, let me know. Flipside history. So yeah, Flipside is a town between dimensions created by the Ancients. You can open up paths to many worlds from here as the Ancients designed it. And you've seen the White Tower in the middle of Flipside, right? It controls the flow of dimensional energy, so it can beam people to worlds. I think that's why the doors to other worlds appear up near the tower. I hear there's another version of the tower, a dark one. I wonder where the Dark Tower is, yee. I admit I don't know, do you? The Dark Tower.
Mario, don't. It will take you 7 books and fuck knows how many years.
And then they will make a movie with inaccurate characters. More Flipside secrets. So yeah, the town Flipside still has so many secrets to hide. I just found this passage not too long ago. Flip is flop. If you cannot break through in flip, you should try it and flop. Now I don't know what that means. I know, kind of. But I'm sure it'll lead you to something pretty good. So go try it out. Okay, no more stories. So bombed him and thanks for his stories by accident. Okay, let's go outskirts, 3rd floor. I forget how to get to the outskirts.
I did. I remember it being very cool, but I don't remember shit about it.
I only know from like Wikipedia that apparently it somehow connects all Stephen King's stories or some shit.
Kinda does, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish the ice cream before I move on. It's kind of weird, it's totally melted, but it's not liquid, it's more like the whipped cream kind of thing. Okay, so here was the pit entrance. And I think if I can get on this platform, which I'm not sure I can. Okay. Maybe this will get me to the outskirts and it will be lowest floor. So I just gamer rise up to the 3rd floor and find the secret platform.
Well, I don't know, Hazmat. Do you like Stephen King in general?
My opinion on Stephen King, by the way, because I'm sure everyone is curious. I feel like his ideas are the best part. So like, you can read the synopsis and you don't really have to read anything else at that point.
That's fair, I guess.
Just very concepts for the stories. Okay, B1 outskirts. Basement 1, I guess. Ah.
Ah, missed. Well, Hazmati, I don't know, just try reading something of Stephen King and then decide like if you like his style. And then decide if you wanna read like 7 freaking huge books of that.
I think the Langoliers is probably my favorite concept that I know of from Stephen King's books. I don't even mind the movie so much. Okay, something first for the outskirts, so maybe this will lead me up. Second floor outskirts. Well, considering there was a B1, maybe a hidden platform will be here somewhere. Unless I've already gotten that secret, honestly. Because yeah, I think this is just how you get here. There's no real way any higher. Oh hey. I guess I'm might as well palm this shit. Apparently there is... Ah, you know what? There were hints on the sides of them. That's right. Man, the sky movement is fucky. And then the missed ending is the best part that they added that wasn't in the book. Well, good for you, Hazmati. I'm avoiding watching any of those gameplay videos. Last thing I saw was the trailer. And I've seen little like bits and snippets carefully from some of those videos, but I'm careful to not actually see anything important. And I have actually looked through the art book that got leaked, but I didn't read many of the texts. And I was looking through it mindful of the fact that the concept art it shows probably all gonna be different. But I don't, like, I know some bits from discussions about the first minutes, but I'm not even gonna mention it, and I'm not gonna watch it. Also, I have been thinking, following the amount of enjoyment I've gotten out of Sulphur Nimbus from streaming, I'm thinking that maybe streaming does not actually destroy a game or impression of a game if it's good in the first place or interesting. So I might just stream Doom Eternal anyway. Well, no, don't tell me, Hazmati. I will tell you what I think about it when I stream it or after I play it or whatever. Okay, let's go. You know what? We got some time. We got an hour. Let's go into chapter 4. I've been having hot debates on Doom World recently, like half serious, about Doom Eternal. There were some topics from people who have slightly like my style of opinions about new Dooms versus old Dooms, in that the tone has shifted into more comical and like less serious, and that the structure and mechanics of the game became kind of bloated instead of the simplicity. And those are the two big threads on Doom World that I've been like talking with people about. Yeah, it was amusing. My first like I only recently turned posting to Doom World after like years and years of not. So that's fun. Now I participate again. And it's kind of refreshing. Because there's still people there that tell others they're retarded and stuff like that. And nowadays you don't really see that on the internet that much. Or at least I didn't. Through the fierce battle against Francis, Tippy and the Mario gang grew closer. Behind the fourth door lay a whole new world that beckoned to them both. Well, Hazmati, Doom World forums, there is a sub-forum for Doom Eternal, and the two threads would be remember where Doom was simple, and something about Doom being less serious, or I don't remember the exact name of the thread, but you might find it. Or you could find me in Remember when Doom was simple, and you can probably just look at all my posts or something on the forum. What awaited was vaster and stranger than anything they'd encountered so far. The biggest things I've said is that I'm not a big fan of the like overall direction, but I can accept that is the how new Dooms are gonna be, because there was a very low probability that the new Dooms were gonna be like my perfect new Dooms, and if they were, they probably wouldn't have been as successful, because honestly I would have wanted them to be more like Doom 3 and more like survival horror than hot fast action. So that probably wouldn't have caught on as much as the new Dooms as they are now. And there's, you know,
Yeah, considering that 90% of everyone hated Doom 3.
I mean, probably not 90%. It was quite successful, I hear, where it actually came out. Then some people are like, actually, I don't like it as much. But you'll find a lot of Doom 3 appreciators, usually still. But yeah, most importantly, like, the level design, I don't want any arena battles at all. Or maybe like one or two sometimes. But apparently, even in Doom Eternal, when they were trying to move away from it, they're still doing mostly like set up little sections with battles, and they're connected by areas with like just token singular monsters here and there, like were zombies in the first new Doom, and like there was some imps sometimes, but mostly low tier trash. And I want like non-linear emergent combat style, basically like containment area and stuff like that. And second is that I would probably prefer slightly less arcadiness, especially in the whole like destroy monsters. It occurs to me that I've been speaking, and if OBS had crashed, it doesn't actually carry over into the stream.
It's back.
Okay. OBS had crashed and I didn't even notice, because it was actually showing me the footage still in real time. But yeah, okay. You know what I'll do? I will. I hope I've saved. Because I kind of want to show at least the world appearing sequence. I have. You know what I'll do? I'll emulation save tape. and I'll emulation reset. See if it loads me in the beginning of this and I can see the thing again. I wonder why OBS crashed all of a sudden. And that's really insidious as well, because I couldn't really see it until I was actively looking for something wrong with OBS. I have no idea, but I think the last thing I did was put in the heart, so if the door is there, that means it's saved, or I saved before going up. I don't think I saved before going up. Yep, the door is not there. Okay, well, you are just gonna have to look up the world appearing of World 4 introduction on YouTube then. Load state. Whoop. Too bad, that was kind of cool looking. Anyway, we just realized we appeared in the middle of space, and Tippy's like, hey, I don't think there's air. Whoops. Well, let me see. And then, well, but, so, no. Hey, please wake up. Okay. You're alright, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness. I don't really know how I got us all out of there. It just sort of happened. We won't last out there as we are. Perhaps we should ask Merlon's advice. Yes. Merlon, how do I breathe in space? Now that I listen to it while actually playing, the music to Flipside does seem like slightly similar to Rogue War, just like some beats and pieces of it are kind of similar, but I'm very neutral on Flipside. I don't really care about it very much. I don't know. It's like, eh. Probably the one part of Super Paper Mario that I feel is weaker than the previous games is the main hub town. And just like in the vibe. I don't mind the layout or anything like that, but the vibe itself is kind of like, yeah. And the weird yellow-white sky, yeah. Oh ho, that was certainly quick work. You've already found the next pure heart. No, Merlon. That door led us straight into outer space. Oh, space! Oh ho, I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, there was no air, so Mario in his presence couldn't breathe. What do we do? Well, if you had a space helmet, you'd be alright, I imagine. And you have one? Of course I don't have one. But I imagine that even something like a space helmet would suffice. Cartoon logic. And I just so happen to... Oh, blast it. What now? Oh, double blast it all. I cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing, but I was making space and I gave it to someone in town. To who? To whom? Oh, just some random boy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. You must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him. Alright, find the boy and get something like a space helmet from him. I have no idea where the boy is. I'm gonna check the up floor first. Because this is where important things happen. Ah yeah, exactly where Peach fell, now the boy's here. Huh? Did Merlon gives me something like a helmet? You means this fishbowl? Yeah, I kept Captain Gills here in a cup, but then he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain got so big, the ball got too small for him. Hey, I know, maybe you could find a nice place to set Captain Gills free for me. Captain deserves freedom, and he gets the fishbowl, that's good, huh? But where can he go? I wanna know is that he'll be nearby at all times. You got to help me. Find place to release the fish. I know just the place. The very bottom of the town there was the little water space. I'm gonna just put him there. Maybe in the fountains, but I'm pretty sure I know that you put him in the water. And I guess I'm gonna come back and tell the boy. That NPC reminds me of Peppa Pig. Okay, fountain, just in case. Probably not. Maybe I can just use the item. I don't have to wait for like a context-sensitive suggestion thing, whatever. Important things. Okay, can't use this yet. And there we go. This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here? Yes. The visual is empty, that means you can use it as a space helmet. It got a little weird antenna on it. Now we can go to space, so let's head back to the door. Captain is actually gonna be swimming here now. Okay, quickly go to the top floor to tell the boy. And then we can go up the tower into chapter 4 once again, second try. Apparently, putting a fishbowl on your head means you can breathe infinitely in space. I'm not even gonna attempt to consider that. Hello, Luis. Valentine's Day. Ugh, who cares? I guess that's the boy. Thanks for giving Captain Gills his freedom. And you don't guts to tell me where he is now. I pretend he's still here. Okay. Next thing you know, they're gonna make a VR application so that this boy can interact with Captain Gills once more. This time I'm saving. Interesting that the emulator doesn't say in big yellow words on the top of the screen when you save in this game like it did in Thousand Year Door. And yet the saves work anyway. Maybe the Wii and the GameCube memory card things are different. And this doesn't store it the same way. Chapter 1. And I think I briefly used... Want to use the helmet? Yes. I think if you keep saying no here, you get the game over. But yeah, I think I briefly used this track in that same HSF level in the last part in space. But I think I switched to Mario Galaxy track later instead. Or maybe I haven't, I don't remember actually. Very well, let's go then. The pure heart is somewhere in this sea of stars. Anyway, it's not like you...
Video game logic.
Yeah.
If you put a fish tank on your head in space, suddenly you get an unlimited supply of oxygen.
Well, already brought it up, but yeah. Also, the antenna just wasn't on the fishbowl and it just appeared. Anyway, we're getting a sauce. And Doomguy's face was real too, and apparently it looks like some between BJ from Tunnel Class Doomguy twice. Well, yeah, I saw the face. I actually sent Hippocat the face link as well. That picture. That was posted on Doom World. I kinda like it. But I wouldn't say like... BJ is just very generic, but it would make sense if they made him slightly similar, because they're supposed to like half-jokingly be related. A giant eggplant. There's something here. What in the world is this? Why was this hidden here? Is this a spaceship? Looks rather like it. I'm not even gonna read any of his little weird sounds. Well, Luis, I don't care about Warcraft in any shape or form, but I've read it's terrible. And it locks you out of playing the old version.
Yeah, I've heard that Blizzard really fucked people over with Reforged.
And also, any maps you make belong to Blizzard. Morning! Oh dear, who are you? An alien, perhaps? You're the ones looking for the pure heart? Cuter than I thought. How do you know about the pure heart and about us? Take it seriously, actually think BJ is the grandfather. Well, I mean, Hazmati... It's like multiverse, right? Doom Guy might have a version of BJ as his ancestor. I'm pretty sure I was implied to be the... I mean, they don't really differentiate between different BJs, even though like the original Wolfenstein 3D games are different continuity from the later ones with Return 2009 and the newer ones, out of which only one is good. But I think it connects via like Doom RPGs and whatnot, and it connects to Wolfenstein games, the old, really old ones, and not the modern ones. So maybe that's a different BJ that never actually had any sort of fucked up Nazi take over the world situation happen. But yeah, it's only, I think it's only in the Doom and Wolfenstein RPGs on the phones, which I would be hard pressed to consider being canon. And Wolfenstein canon is weird anyway. Okay, Wolfenstein New Order Money Spider, I think, is one of my favorite storylines, and like the cutscenes are amazing, and just like the story is, to me, it's like the top tier of ever stories in video games. Not even like the story is interesting, it's just like the vibe, it just clicks, works for me. Exactly like Kazumati says, basically. The gameplay is average. New Colossus I didn't like whatsoever. And I didn't even like Old Blood, honestly. I have not tried Young Blood. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is cool, but the gameplay there is really questionable for me because I hate hit-scan enemies in shooters. And Return just feels unfair in many parts. And then it has the stealth sequence. But I still like it. 2009 is alright, it's really like unremarkable in every possible way, but it's fun still. But yeah, I would recommend finishing Return and playing... Actually, New Order has continuity both from Return and the 2009 one, but the 2009 one isn't sold anywhere, I believe, so you might have to like pirate it. Well, if you think the hit scanners die fast, you haven't reached the church with the leather-clad ladies, or... Oh, you beat it, okay, good. I guess you have reached the church with the leather-clad ladies, but the leather-clad ladies don't really die fast at all. Or the like super troopers that I think arrive first around the airport level, with like the most powerful weapon. Unless if you're playing hard, or at least if you're playing hard, they are like destroy your face in seconds kind of enemy. And bullet sponges at the same time. So I don't know how those two areas of the game are any fair, especially the church. Honestly, like those lady ninja Nazis are the worst enemy from my memory. The crawling mutants and like the zombies and all that stuff I was fine with, honestly. Yeah, okay, so if you beat Return, see if you can find, just for curiosity's sake, if you can find 2009. Paratroopers. Paratroopers, yeah. And if you cannot or really don't care about 2009, just go play New Order immediately. But it has a big continuity with 2009 because you meet a character from 2009 in New Order. And they mention some events from there. Okay, communications, there we go. I don't remember much about the last boss apart from who he was. I don't remember how to fight him. Anyway, how do you know about the Pure Heart about us? Are you allied with the Count Black? I demand answers. No, no scary faces. You can call me Squirps. I'm your captain. And if you want the Pure Heart, we need to work together. The Return to Castle, honestly, I had the demo from some disc which had the first level and the first Catacombs level. And those are the levels that I have nostalgia for and really like. And the rest of it I'm just like, it's cool, it's atmospheric. But the gameplay I'm not really a big fan of. What do you mean? Please explain yourself. Squirps can't tell much now, but you must trust Squirps. Now follow me. We won't be doing that. We just want some squawk. You hit the captain. You're a space grunt now, and that is the only rule. Your only responses should be yes sir and gotcha. Understand, Squircle? Yes sir and gotcha. This is fucking whose line is it anyway game. Looks like you understand your place. Are you okay with this? I'll have to deal with it, if you say so. Great, let's get ready then. Formation. We'll directly to the Pure Heart. It's like warping. Squirps invented it. In order to squirp, we'll need a lot of energy. You're brimming with power up power, alright? You must give it to Squirps. I say to give Squirps your power up power. You're saying whole day if you think you're built up power and then release.
Well, they do have to replace Hitler's with something.
Heh. Okay, that's A apparently. Success. And here we go. Warp. Good, Kazmati. I didn't actually want you to read any of that. What?
You know what upsets me?
What?
When you eat crendeli solью,
Yeah.
all the fucking salt just falls off. And when you finish the bag of this crendeli solью, you just have a fucking pile of salt in the bag. And it would be really much better if that fucking salt was attached to crendeli while you were eating them.
Relatable. I also hate that it all falls off. Because the ones with the most salt are the tastiest. And for our non-Russian speaking users, viewers, whatever, crendeli are pretzels. Only these ones are like really small and crunchy and not like large and kinda soft, as I imagine the big ones are. We are not even close to our destination. Whoops. This is all the power we have, Scorp. Good for nothing space grunt. Scorps was an idiot for thinking you had more. Well, good for nothings have their own good for nothing ways of moving. Wank. There's a ways to go before you reach the Pure Heart. You must space swim. Instead to shoot enemies with my Scorp beam. Space grunt charge. No, I don't need that cursor. Okay, now it's some sort of shoot 'em up game. Who makes that food, Luis? You buy it. Who makes food anymore? Yes, I do, Money Spider. I very much do. This is minimally anime. The previous chapter was more anime. It's not a Russian recipe, it's just like a very common food. Have you not heard of pretzels? Anyway, no one makes them. How do you even make it? It's probably like factory made or something. How would you make a tiny crunchy pretzel?
Well, there probably is a way. I mean, it's not like you need some super special equipment or anything.
I don't know, I imagine the ways that they are like thoroughly dry and crunchy, you probably have some specific heating maneuver at least. You know, just like a generic whatever oven that you have.
Also, Touhou is fucking weird. I've seen Mike play a Touhou game, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I just don't like bullet hell in general.
Yeah.
Seems like a dumb concept. I prefer like classic shoot 'em ups.
The one who's like
freaking...
a spaceship flying up or something like that. Or sideways, I guess.
Something like that, I guess, yeah. Like
Yeah.
Tyrian.
I should play
Or
some
what
of them.
was that game called? Fuck, I forgot what this game called.
R-Type.
Raptor Call of the Shadows. Or that one game from Super Nintendo, Raiden Trad or something.
I know
Or
stuff
fucking
like...
Zero Wing.
yeah, Zero Wing, I know stuff like R-Type and... there was that one... Actually no, that was a different genre. I keep thinking of that one game with like a gravity and you rotate the ship and whatnot. They had a speedrun of it at some point, a couple of years back. Subterranea, I think. It's on the Sega Mega Drive. I don't know.
And basically it's just like weirdest bullet hell shit. And then just suddenly anime girls appear and they're bosses and they talk shit to each other. And I just cannot imagine how the fuck a game like that managed to create some kind of super crazy fucking fandom. And all kinds of lore and shit. Like how the fuck does that even work?
Well, I think weren't those games like made first of them made really back in the day. I imagine it's probably a case of a case of games being made way before like fan games or independent games became a big thing. And like Cave Story for... Wow, my voice is cracking left and right. I did have a little bit of like a start of a cold, not a real cold, but my throat was kind of fucky. I thought I got better. So the series started probably long before indie games were like so plentiful. And it's anime, so you know a lot of weird people are just gonna be arbitrarily attracted to it. Yeah, shit, wrong button. I do kinda hate as well I mean, anime games in general. JRPGs have fucked up retarded character designs and monsters and it's like completely weird worlds that are not thought through. With like fantastic aspects to them that they usually don't really think through the implications of how society would evolve and how it would be way more different in that world than it is very similar to like a real world like society and all that, or they think of some really surface level consequences for it. Anyway, then you have the anime fighters that it's like really dumb shit basically, and anime shmups also really dumb shit. Basically most anime games are really dumb to my eyes, I guess that's the phrase. Exactly, Luis. But I think in Touhou...
Well, Luis, you should stop watching yaoi then.
In things like Touhou, I expect that the whole like bullet hell part is meant to represent just like a magic battle between two characters. Mostly, or something. I don't know. Because all the big attacks are like called like spells and stuff. Though I do kind of hate the bullet hell style where you have like 1 pixel of collision box and the bullets are just like make up the entire screen. I feel like I would think them a bit less...
That's literally what Touhou is.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I would probably think them a bit less retarded if you had normal collision and there were fewer bullets. So basically the same level of fairness, but slightly less stupid. Like, why would you give the character only 1 random arbitrary pixel of collision? Just so you can make absolutely ridiculous looking hails of bullets and then still be able to dodge them all, I guess. I had on one of my old mobile phones, I had like a 2D grayscale horizontal kind of shoot 'em up, and I beat that thing like 1,000 times probably.
Was
Okay,
it a Nokia phone?
probably it's not the 3310 because I still have that and that has no fucking. Actually, no, that thing I have it, but I don't. It's not like turn onable. Maybe I need to find a way to charge it again. Maybe it has that game. Yeah, never mind. The one that I have that has no games is like some gold Samsung phone or something. Still a mobile phone though, not a smartphone. But no games. I guess, yeah, it must have been the blue brick itself. Huh. This is the end of the level, so how do you get to that weird background thing with the pipe? Maybe there is just like a pipe behind one of these asteroids. Could have been Space Impacts. I don't remember the name very well. Oh, hey. I remember there was like a city level or two somewhere either in the middle or towards the end. Okay, there is no way to go up or down in 3D mode, which is kind of weird.
How do you ground pound in space?
I don't know.
There is no ground in space.
Magic of pixels, I suppose. Or technology. They invent the concept of ground itself. A bunch of coins and that's all, but it's still a cool little hidden area. Kinda reminds me of Galaxy as well, because I could have sworn there was a part in the first one where you go, like, there's an asteroid, kind of this typical little planet that you run around on with all the weird gravity, and then you have a pipe and that leads in the inside, and you find it's like completely hollow on the inside. Yeah, could have been Space Impact. I enjoyed that one a lot, because that was pretty much the only thing I could play on the go back in the day. And it was very beatable, and a very like 8-bit fair, but I don't remember if it was hard at all or if I was just bad. Might have been like mildly hard. I don't remember losing very often. I beat it pretty much every time I tried. But maybe I had to practice first. And like find out how to beat everything. Did it have the classic, like, inside the large intestine final level, or am I misremembering something? Mario and the gang cruised through space, led by the young alien named Scorps. What kind of creature was it anyway? And what was with those weird noises? Whenever confronted with a question, it would say, "Scorps, Scorps, squawk!" All they could do was trust that he knew where the pure heart was and follow him. They were doing just that when something appeared ahead of them. It was a teeny tiny planet. I need to go eat some of that holes that I bought in the morning. Oh well, we only got like 15 minutes left, I'll manage. This planet really seems on the small side. Just where do you intend to take us? Somewhere on this planet should be an entrance to the space byways, correct? Ah, I wasn't going to read the sounds. Yep, it's a shortcut to the pure heart. Cool. Really? You don't say? And where might that entrance be? You're gonna laugh. It's... Scorps forgot.
It's up your ass!
Well. Don't look at Scorps like that, everything's fine. I think there probably should be some clues around here somewhere. What a wretch. Wow. What is it? Did you remember something? No, I have to go, Potter. I really have to go, Squirt. I can't hold it anymore. Let's look for some clues ourselves.
Yeah.
Woo! Here I sit more, waiting you. No more, no more, no more. Some. This is no time for some silly songs, girl. I've got a bathroom emergency here. 100 years ago, I came in here to go. It's a bore, it's a bore. No toilet paper here. I wait 100 years. Wait for what for? Any paper, please. Just shit for me. Implore, implore. Okay, we got to bring in
Well,
paper.
Mario is literally paper.
Uh-oh.
He's got to take one for the team.
Uh-oh. No. We got to bring him some real paper. Mario is now cardboard. It doesn't work.
By the way, why is there randomly a toilet on some asteroid in space?
Well, I mean, where else would there be a toilet if you really need to go when you're traveling in space? Hey, that 1 HP really needed restored. What was the state in the USA where they say something needed repaired and needed like that instead of needed to be repaired? Was it Georgia? I don't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, I just remember an interaction somewhere on the internet where someone phrased something like that, needed repaired or needed something like that, and someone else asked him, "Are you from that state?" He was like, "Yes, everyone says it that way here."
Yeah, I'm from that state. Everyone speaks this way here.
Okay. Still need to be in 3D for this. Huh. Huh. Hey, the familiar stone heads from Killhole Key. Oh no. Oh yes, okay.
Man, that's such a weird as fucking enemy. Why the fuck would they make something like this?
Good question. I should probably... Did I ever read about it from TP? We should do
I
it now
don't
that
remember.
we have her back. We can read about things like that. No, that's a very cruel multi-coin block.
Do you remember what your motherboard is, Android?
Man, I thought you asked what were when my mother's birthday is. No, I don't remember what my motherboard is. I'm not the kind of person that remembers things like that. We'll see, Mini Spider. Maybe it's living toilet paper. Ah, well, now's the chance. Oh, the fucking Thudley is in the way. The thing is elongator. Can stretch beyond the limits of imagination. Wow, what a sentence. Makes me still attack is how likes to stretch his neck at enemies. Watch where you land near them. They look relaxed, but they can get aggressive.
So that's their neck, huh? Okay.
Elongator. Expand neck. Okay, bunch of shit. Okay, I don't need to destroy it. Well, I already have this guy out, might as well ground pound them. Yeah, Mini Spider, that's my college nickname. Haha, I see a little slit over there. I hear elongator, but it doesn't matter. I'm going in. Oh no, it's not elongator, that's a spring. Let's go kill something. Gah! Ooh, shit. Okay. Works for me. Also, this tree is pretty. Okay, maybe that's like a landing pad for Peach. Jesus Christ, well, I mean, that's just my regular nickname. Man, I got the fucking ice cream in my beard and it's making it all gross. I'm gonna have to tip my fingers in this cup of tea and wash the ice cream out of my beard with tea, because it's an emergency. Okay. Now that I've committed that, I guess the second platform also appeared there. I wonder if I can make this. Ooh! Yes, I can. Nah, that is fine. Well, it'll dry out. That's probably gonna be like sugary residue, but it's not gonna be even remotely as sticky as the ice cream. It'll wash out when I next take a shower. I knew it. Cool looking place with the flowers and whatnot. But only for money. Oh well, money is good. And he just died somehow. Interesting. Okay, just checking. Alright. This is where I haven't been. Why would they put pipes? Oh well, I don't know. Let's go in this weird ass space door. It's a Teletubby. Blog, aren't you fancy? Let me guess, you're hunting the treasure too, right? Well, go look for the Elder. He knows stuff about things. Me, I plan on lounging. Oh, okay. Probably best to go with Peach here. Oh. I've slightly underestimated the distance, but we can probably still make it back up. Ah! Okay, so there's a door here. I could make it there, but there doesn't seem actually be anything. Apart from in there. Yeah. Ah, one block, okay. Another door. I'll take the first one first.
Imagine Money Spider. You just want to pay for your hot dog or something. And you just reach for your wallet. And there's a Money Spider in your wallet. And you're like, I'm not that hungry. And there is not that much money in my wallet anyway, better burn it.
Well, if it's a spider made of money, it's probably not that horrible. Oh, I should collect the flower first. Oh, that's a tiny shield, Mario. For shame. Yeah, hot dog. Wink wink. Ooh, a customer rare. Look, why not take a load off? Moving is tiring. Is that Space Byway? Oh, haven't seen one. Haven't eaten one either. Where to in such a hurry? Space is endless. Ugh. You gotta take your time. Or you ought to take your time. Okay, not sure why I went here. I guess for that crazy money. All the space texture in the background is kind of weirdly doubled. I don't like it. Ah, okay. Let's go visit the last door. Die, die, die. Eh. Ooh. Ah, you know what? I should have been Bowser. Oh well. Next time we see a star, I'll try to remember to switch to Bowser.
Does he also get an SMB1 sprite?
Of course.
Beautiful.
Meanwhile, destroying all the bearded people and music fans. Good. Bar of some sort of candy-like substance. Space food. No, not just for astronauts. The same thing as literally every other healing item. Destroy the others as well. Ooh! 5. That's his gun. Good luck, Luis. Ah, there's the Elder with an anus from mouth. Greetings, an explorer. Welcome to this remote land. You must be bushed. I'm what's known as an active senior explorer, and the name is Blappy. I'm 72. Wow. In my youth, while everyone hunted for snacks, I hunted for the big treasure of space. It's big, it's treasure, and it will be mine at last. I found a clue in the space ruins. So, explorer's explorer, I'll cut you a deal, Blue. This clue for 1,000 coins. You buy it. To reach for my blood. What, too expensive? Well, maybe a little. Sorry, I've got a touch of lard lung. Anyway, I'll cut your deal. How's 100 coins? You're shady. What? Wondering why I'm not looking for treasure myself? I'm old, I'm portly. And I did look. I just didn't find anything. I mean, fine, 10 coins. I'll buy it. Ancient clue. The scroll has the following word scribbled on it. By Rockman's noggin, when outspace is reversed, the door's secret hides. I'm through with you, blah. Go home now. Alright, paper. With a treasure clue. Well, mine is pirate, that's because he's old. When you're old, your anus looks like your mouth. Or, I mean, the other way around. Okay, time for the ultimate combo. Oh, she doesn't use her umbrella. Oh well, still better than nothing. Well, no one can do anything and still move on this guy. I knew Christianity was no good. Useless. I can't believe I squeezed through that. Okay, luckily chapter ends coming up. And so we'll end halfway through Act 4. Tomorrow we'll finish this, and probably 5, because 5 is pretty different from other chapters, other acts. It could be shorter. For all I know, I don't remember. Three is mainly the outline, looks like. This is like one of the longest chapters in the game. I wonder if the next one is also gonna... No, the next one is probably more space flying. The last one was one of the chapters in this game that I think of when I try to remember the longer ones, longer feeling ones at least, because it's like one big dungeon maze. And I don't know how complex and or long it actually is. Oh, what? I was not how that should have gone. Oh, there's a key door I forgot about. Okay. I think I know how this level is going to progress. The last part of it. Any paper please, just a shit for me, la 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 la. Papes, papes, love the papes, so more. Ancient clue. Flip has awaited for you. At last we meet, my sweet paper. Now we depart, or down you depart, no more. Scorps can't take it anymore, Scorps will burst, evacuate all personnel. Relief! It's a paper miracle, Flip is feeling good. I'm giving him Italian accent even though he's supposed to be like French probably. You bring Flip the happy? Flip has been waiting so long for you, amor. See, for actually Spanish for this memento. The pixels are helpful tools, see? But we now choose masters, be they good or bad. Still, Flip has the passion to be used for something, so Flip waited here, amor. And you found Flip. Oh, thank you, Deep. From this memento, you and Flip are as one. We shall never part. Flip follows you, companion true. The rest will fix the line. Flip. On the backside of the sad is happy. We'll find it here in Flip. Here, Scorps needed that. Okay, let's go look for the entry to the space bypass, come on. Wow, I have a fucking giant party. And I only like one of those people. This is Conker's Bedford Day all over again. Okay, so this guy takes care of the Harry Potter. Where was the door now? I think it was in the next pit, probably. Got to destroy this expander, or whatever his name is. Elongator, there we go. Let's do with tons of fuzzies, and there we go. There we go. Mario and friends headed to the space bypass in search of the pure heart. How will the Scorps know about the secret truth? Our heroes stared suspiciously at him. Why are you staring like that, said Scorps. Are you falling for Scorps? In the darkness of space, the eyes of Scorps glinted mischievously. Alright. I read that because I wasn't sure if it was gonna show the text if we loaded from that save. It probably would. Gates of Space. Anyway, this is gonna be next time tomorrow. Our first mid-chapter end. But I didn't want to go through like 50 more floors of 100 pit trial pit thing. So yeah, gonna come back tomorrow, finish this chapter, probably next one. By chapter I mean like the 4-chapter whole thing, not just like one of the chapters. But for now, goodbye.
Yes.
Yes.